Usually the person that hurts you the most is your greatest teacher. And my dad was my greatest teacher. Even until the end of his life, he taught me the biggest lesson that I needed to learn. And he was the only one who could teach me that. Growing up, he was always very mentally, verbally, and physically abusive. And he always was very good at making you feel bad for being who you are, going for what you want, no matter what you did was never enough or never right. And because he was always very abusive, I've learned at a very young age to be a very good people pleaser, to shove my desires, my needs down, because every time I would ask for what I want, I would get yelled at, I would get blamed, I would get shamed. So I always had problems standing up for myself because of the experiences that I had with him. And it's interesting enough, he was the one that caused that much pain in my life, yet he was also the one that forced me to learn what I needed to learn the most, which is letting go of the guilt that wasn't mine to carry and standing up for myself, even if it means disappointing the people that you love the most. Sometimes your boundaries have to be crossed to the point where you go, wow, that's over the line, for you to really reevaluate, for you to really look at your life and go, is this even my fault? Have I been carrying a responsibility that's not even mine to carry? Is it time to let go of the guilt that isn't even mine? And he's crossed multiple boundaries to the point where I go, that's it. No, I didn't cause him his suffering. He was a grown-up man. He was where he was at because of the choices he made, not because of what I did or say or didn't do. He really pushed the boundary to the point where I was able to see it so clearly that guilt was not mine. The guilt was from him. And it's not meant for me to carry. So sometimes the people who hurt you the most are actually the greatest teacher in your life, because there's no better way to learn what you need to learn other than going through this process. And I am not in any way, shape, or form saying that, yes, stay in an abusive relationship. No, I don't mean that. But when the abusive relationship came from the family that you were born in, there's a higher reason than just abuse. There's a higher reason than just suffering and being punished. This family serves a way greater purpose that our human mind sometimes cannot comprehend. And it's time that we stop asking the question of, why me? Why is this happening to me? Why was I born in this family? Why did I have to go through what I went through too? How is this happening for me? And if there's a higher wisdom that I can extract from these life experiences, what would it be? And if for some reason I chose this experience at a soul deep rooted level, what did I choose it for? What am I supposed to learn and gain out of these experiences? How is it helping me level up? It's time we start asking different questions than stay a victim in our stories and start changing the narratives. I'm sending you much love.